please talk about JLo and Shakira?
Sure.
Yes, thank you, because honestly, I don't know what these two powerhouses cannot do. The superstars who, in my opinion, absolutely killed the Super Bowl's halftime show continue receiving recognition for their show. 5 months later, with 4 Emmy nominations for Outstanding Variety Special, Outstanding Directing, Outstanding Lighting, Design/Direction, and Outstanding Music Direction. Of course, both Shaq and Jenny from the Block are thrilled with the news, and Shakira actually wrote, "That's amazing. Thank you, television, ACAD, and everyone who made this possible." And JLo shared several videos showing her excitement.
Yes, and they should be excited.
Of course.
Absolutely. You know who else should be excited is all of us.
Yes.
I honestly believe that this is a nomination that comes for our culture, that is for all of us, because that night, the Super Bowl halftime show, it was definitely a demonstration of our culture, our music, everything that has to do with just, our essence, our way of being. And so the fact that right now, this show that was so Latin is being nominated 4 times, I just think it's something that we all should be applauding as for us. But there's also another group of people that I want to applaud. And I think people just, say, oh, Shakira, Jennifer Lopez. There's a huge team that's involved in this kind of production behind the scenes that unfortunately we don't get to see, we don't get to meet. And so congratulations to all those people that touched this project in one way or another, because everyone deserves a round of applause.
Absolutely. I think you said it perfectly. And we know, because we work in production, there's a cameraman here, there's audio men here who always, they're not seeing, they usually see the Shakiras and the JLos, and they deserve the applause too, and especially them. I will say that I remember watching the halftime show this year and thinking, oh my God, I haven't been this wowed in a long time when seeing a halftime show. I thought they were amazing. I loved Shakira and JLo, and also seeing J Balvin and even Bad Bunny up there was really cool too.
But we all love them. But remember, there was a lot of people that didn't. Remember how controversial their outfits were, and people were complaining and saying, you know what, they should not be wearing that, and saying that it was over the top and it was not family friendly. You know what? Was it sexy? Yes, it was. And now it's an Emmy-nominated sexiness. So there you go.
You're so right. And that's the thing, that controversial is always good, usually, especially if it's involving 2 Latin women. Controversial thing, it's a good thing.
That's very true.
I would say one thing that when I was watching the Super Bowl performance, I was so excited to see Shakira on stage, because I just feel like JLo has never stopped, right? Like, we're used to seeing JLo, like she has her Vegas show, she literally is on stage all the time. But Shakira hadn't been on a stage for such a long time that I was like just waiting to see what she was gonna do.
Of course.
It's just like she didn't, and she always like impresses everyone, and so did JLo, and also Justin Bieber. Oh my God.
I wonder who you have in your mind.
Who are you thinking about? You know what? Let's take this back to this Emmy nomination and not Bieber for some reason. But you know what?
I
want to clear something up.
Bad Bunny.
I want to clear something up when it comes down to who's nominated and who isn't, right? Because for right now, as far as what we just said, the lighting, the music direction, the variety special, that's what's nominated. But individually, who is nominated has not been announced yet. So Jennifer Lopez or Shakira, they're not necessarily nominated yet. So we have to wait a couple of weeks. The Television Academy, of course, will then receive the entrants who will then be participants for these nominations. Now the project is now who individually will be. That's what comes next.
Funny enough, there have been other performers from previous halftime shows that have been nominated for the same. No one has yet to win, but in 2013, actually Beyonce did win, and it was for the same thing that they're being nominated now. It was for lighting design. Outstanding lighting design. So, let's hope that our Latinas take it over this year, and they do receive not only these Emmys, but the ones you're talking about in the future.
Yeah, for sure. In the past, Lady Gaga was also nominated. Bruno Mars was also nominated. So I don't see why they shouldn't be. Shakira and JLo. I love it.
And Justin Bieber too, Cloud. Don't worry.
Right?
Oh my God.
I think you meant.
Understand what happened.
I think you meant J Balvin and Bad Bunny. Maybe you got confused with the JBs.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say JB and J Balvin and Bad Bunny is what I was gonna say, but whatever, you understand.
Hey, you know what? Maybe they'll be watching this and say, okay, JLo and Bieber, a collaboration, or Shakira and Bieber, that might come out. Claudia, you're the one that's
Claudia.
responsible for it. It's absolutely. Well, anyways, you know what? Congratulations for those 4 Emmy nominations.
Bueno, ustedes ya saben que acá en Latinx Now les tenemos todos los news de absolutamente todos los artistas latinxers y los que no también.
That's right. Ozuna, Bad Bunny, Anuel, hasta Sofía Vergara makes an appearance every once in a
Quieren
while.
estar súper enterados de todos ellos y más, ya saben, suscríbanse, that's it, subscribe, go now, por favor.
Bye.